Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today, we're talking Beyond the Gates, Episode 6. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me, you guys. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagrammies at AnonymousRealityT. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so the video gets out into the algorithm. Free to also share with your family, friends, and folks. And thank you so much to the new subscribers, to the new people tuning in. So in this video, we are talking episode 6. So this is the episode that aired on Monday, March 3rd, you guys. Monday, March 3rd, episode 6. We are dealing with the aftermath of Danny's got a gun and a gunshot goes off, y'all. So one thing I wanted to make a note before the episode began, we got a recap of the previous week. I love those. I don't know whether or not they are going to start doing previews yet for the next episode, or at least on the Friday episode, give us like a teaser on what we can expect early next week. I know, like, General Hospital, other soaps, Young and the Restless eventually started to do that. Bold and the Beautiful, I don't think does do that because it's such a shortened show. It's only a half an hour. But General Hospital was one of the earlier soaps that started doing, like, previews of, like, what to expect for the next episode. And I guess by that, you could deduce, like, whether or not you want to tune in or not. But we got a recap, and then we pick up right with Danny's got a gun. Danny's up here telling, Bill, get on your knees, get on your knees. I was thinking of the Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande song, get on your knees, get on your... Anyways, Bill was like, Haley's not getting on her knees. Anybody that's getting on their knee, it's not going to happen. So then, we see the aftermath of the gunshot. The gunshot actually was... Danny shot some flowers as some warning shot, y'all. But essentially, Naomi's concerned, the daughter, because, her husband obviously is a detective, is a cop. She doesn't want her mom to get arrested. She's just saying the magnitude of this all, don't do anything to my mom, this and that. Danny's listening like, looky here, let these people go. My issue is really with Haley and Bill, right? And then we see a phone in the background, and we see that we find out later that it's actually Chelsea's phone, y'all. It is Chelsea's phone live streaming, and the live streaming is streaming upwards to I think a couple 100,000 people or whatever. Like, a lot of people were tuned into this foolery, right? So nonetheless, we go back to the elevator. The elevator, of course, is where we have Ashley and we have Andre and we have a pregnant mom, and Ashley's going to have to do this delivery. Literally her third day on the job, y'all. Her third day on the job. Barely any orientation, barely any precepting, because her preceptor is always on the phone, y'all, gossiping and looking people up on the internet. She needs to be tending to these patients. Make it make sense. But the pregnant mom is up here asking Ashley, like, hey, do you have any experience? And she's like, no. Well, let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on you getting this healthy delivery in place. And I was like, good play, because if she found out this is your third day on the job, it's going to be a whole lot of furniture moving of what's left of that elevator. But nonetheless, y'all. So, again, we're back to the wedding scene. That is a whole kerfuffle. Haley tries to get down on her knees or whatever, or no, Haley's not getting on her knees. Bill attempts to get on his knees. And in the attempt, he takes Danny's gun away and hands it to the detective husband and all of the things, y'all. Then we get a scene to the Uptown restaurant, bar, night, and grill. And the firefighter man is waiting for his lady, Ashley, to get off work, to get off the job. And I think the waiter keeps coming by to find out what is tea, what is going on, why is your girl missing, and all this and that. And the firefighter is like, looky here, like, nobody's answering the phone, nobody's answering the calls, this and that. So then he's getting worried and decides to pay the, waiter, pay the restaurant, and dips out and heads to the hospital. So I thought it was funny that he thought that maybe she was just finishing up paperworks and bedpans. I was like, no. Like, y'all need to understand that y'all need to understand some of these professions. But then Bill, as everybody kind of starts to sort out and calm down, Bill makes a comment that he is going to invoice Vernon for the damages. And it's just like, what? Bill, you're the one that wanted the Duprees to show up to this rinky-dink wedding. You're the one, your wife Haley was insistent upon having this wedding at the country club. Nobody told y'all to do any of that. Y'all could have went to Las Vegas. Y'all could have went to the courthouse. Y'all could have went anywhere else in Maryland to get married. And y'all chose to purposefully hang out, get a house in the Dupree stomping grounds, also in the same development as Danny. Y'all also decide to get married at the country club that is a Dupree staple. Literally, Vernon's father is literally the portrait hanging over as y'all are getting married. You thought all of your bribes and your blackmails and your threats was going to have you have a peaceful wedding when they showed up in funeral clothing because they were about to bury this relationship, and you knew Danny was unhinged and was just begging you that morning to cancel the wedding, and you were shocked that she showed up at the wedding with a gun? No. Absolutely not, you guys. So, nonetheless, we eventually get back to the elevator scene. We find out the firefighter gets there because the preceptor nurse is being messy and is like, oh yeah, Ashley and Andre left together. They left together in the elevator. And I was like, oh, here we go, girl. Here we go. But the elevator happens to just pop open because that's how soap operas go. The elevator just pops open, y'all. And nonetheless, out comes Andre Ashley with the mom and the new baby. So she eventually gets in a wheelchair. She's up here asking for pictures. So first she wants a picture with Ashley and the baby, wants a picture with her and the baby. Then she wants Ashley and Andre and the baby. And the firefighter man is looking on like, okay, what in the heck? So Andre awkwardly puts his arm around Ashley and all of the things, y'all. But Andre, his looks is giving him away. He is looking at Ashley like he wants to tear her down, y'all. So nonetheless, after all of that concludes, Ashley and her firefighter man leave the premises or whatever else. Also, there is more fallout. Originally, Danny ends up leaving the country club. She goes to Uptown, orders a martini. My friend Dixie from All My Children follows her and, asks her if there's anything she needs. Does she wants to calm down? Next thing we know, Danny's phone is blowing up because she is summoned at the Dupree mansion, y'all. So, nonetheless, she has to go to the mansion and basically get chewed out by her mom, Anita, and basically is like, I don't like any of this that happened. This was an embarrassment to the family. WTF is wrong with you? All this and that. Danny is hurt. Danny is upset. But it's like y'all have an opposite reaction to Martin. Literally, Bill, the previous episode, is threatening Martin to make sure that they're still cool with their political connections, but you berate Danny because she's out loud with her anger. She's out loud with her frustration and her displeasure that Bill and Haley are playing in her face like this. And so, nonetheless, the family's trying to, sort everything out. We then find out Chelsea comes in at the end. She's all like, upset or whatever, talking about this hit live stream. I got 1 million followers. Everybody didn't see this. So, we got to figure out what's what, right? So, nonetheless, we get a scene again with Eva and her mom. And she is just painting this narrative that Ted is this horrible person, that they were like the happiest in love, and Nicole came in and ruined everything for them, and that he abandoned Eva and all this and that. I don't think Eva knows the truth, just like Eva doesn't know that her mom is the one that ran Laura off the road and put her in the hospital in the first place. So I think Eva I think her mom is trying to turn everybody against Eva and has this really warped mindset of everybody that's done her wrong. But I think she's been conniving, and I think Ted saw through the conniving behavior and decided to leave her alone, but perhaps didn't strap up when they were being intimate or whatever, was not safe with her. Or perhaps Eva might not even be his child at all. We do not know. But there seems to be an obsession that Eva's mom has with this Dupree family and feels entitled to it. And I feel like Eva, eventually, she's going to try to go in hating them. And she's going to realize there's nothing to hate about them because they're not stuck up. They're not all of these things. But when you're brainwashed and you cannot see clearly, these are the things that you think. So nonetheless, because even when Eva was recapping her interview with Nicole, she was trying to make it seem like Nicole was being a certain type of way. I felt Nicole went too easy on her. I felt Nicole did not really, go hard in her, fact checking of her credentials. So I was very concerned about, Nicole, but I think Nicole was just stressed and was just trying to get anybody. But they should have maybe went with somebody else. I don't know. But then finally, you guys, we get back to, there was an awkward scene with Naomi and her husband, the detective at the house, because I don't think they're on the same side of things as pertains to she's trying to keep her mom out of jail, keep charges that could potentially be, pressed against her from happening. Ted is all trying to be by the book, by the law, but then Naomi makes a comment, well, this is a family matter, and her man is basically like, well, I'm also family. I'm your husband. Like, make it make sense. So once Chelsea reveals that, there is this live stream, Vernon decides, hey, we need to have a press conference. We need to set set everything straight. We need to get in front of this before the tabloids and everybody else pick this up. I'm going to call my connections. We'll do a press conference, this and that, and we will tell the truth, right? So then we get to, Bill and Haley. Bill and Haley, after everybody departs the country club, they decide to still get married in front of their employees, y'all. Which is what they didn't want in the first place. They did not want a wedding of just in front of their employees. But when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and this is what happens. So nonetheless, y'all, they end up getting married, y'all. It is just them with the shot up flowers and everything else in the empty country club. Them and the two co-workers. They end up going home. The same home that's in the same development is where Danny lives. And they're celebrating. There's a little bit of, Dollar Tree decorations, balloons, and all these things. They're supposed to allegedly be going off to Italy in the morning for their honeymoon. But Bill gets a notification that he wants to, that the Washington Post is making an announcement that they wanted, I guess, his comment or whatever, and that the Duprees are having a press conference. So Bill, immediately wants to leave and go to this press conference, and Haley is looking at him like WTF, like this is our wedding night, right? This is our wedding night. We're supposed to be consummating this marriage, even though we were fornicating before, which is how we got here. But nonetheless, y'all, that was the episode for episode 6 that aired on Monday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.